Okay, we're back. We've spent the game is a bit jagged. Not sure what it would call it. Choppy, maybe? Yeah, I think it's choppy. Yeah, second. Let's try this. Not much better. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to deal with it for right now. Get out of my way, Karth. There we go. Another long day. Cutscene.
Go away.
Imba muli rabwanaji. Imba no kumitsat abon. Kakinja nawabakaon. Tung abashun ni chunchi.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kurpa iya moka paata. Chiyoka kutumpa kurpa iya. One.
Oscar. Chista nichu. The hupa botenya no yiji biti.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa kupalea muka pata. Jiyoka kutumpa kupalea.
Two.
Jiyokaku. Himba muli rabwanaji. Kuyami juski chika nai. Uba baska dwana chichopa muska. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu.
Tunip. Hudu. Rananu prata donko shirkasha. Jum na apike.
3.
I can count to 3. That's very pretty. That was fun. Let's see what happens.
1. 2.
You know what? He'll kick my butt at this level.
Smart.
Loot, no loot.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
That's not very nice.
Who you calling little girl, Tuba Face?
Yes, she does.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Why is her name called Mission? That's a weird name.
You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Little girl lucky she has big friend. Do 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 do.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
I recognize you from the install CDs and the manual. I mean, hi.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terra, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vultures, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
Oh, I can think of a few things. Like maybe a meal or a map, or tell me where Gadentek is.
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
I want to ask you some questions.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Man, this music is, what's the word? I believe it's called bumpin'? Not sure.
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to me. He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
What to put there?
Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk.
Sounds
I don't know
pretty.
much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the exchange.
Lower City gangs?
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Volkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gaden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gaden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Oh, great for him.
When Gaden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gaden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gaden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
I'll be going now.
You going? Yeah, this diet's pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Okie dokie. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Oh. Very nice, very nice. Still no loot, like no credits at all, not a single one.
Mucho shakapaka, yihi kon no ba mula draki chichon.
Micho shakapaka. Something's not right here. Hidden Beck lookout.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Volker spy sent to kill Gaden Thek?
Why does she have an Australian accent in space? An Australian spice accent, mate. There.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gaden. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith
No.
conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gaddon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
It's horrible.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vultures or the Sith. Besides, it's not
I'm
like
with
you can do
both.
anything to harm Gaddon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gaddon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
I'll be watching you. Creepy little Australian person. Something's weird. I think this game is screwing up. I have to re-download it or something. I don't know.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu, yin kin kun no ba mule.
Okay. Sorry there isn't as much action this episode, guys. Cancel. I'll spin my swords more.
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gaddon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gaddon. Brezhik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
You can speak to Gaddon if you want.
As you wish.
Try anything, and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Vulkar spy.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brezhik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties.
I wouldn't have
Problems
noticed.
with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
He's blind.
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brezhik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen. The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gaddon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda. I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang.
It could do all the
It
harm.
might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner. Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila is just a Republic officer. That
Oh
could
yeah,
work
I'm
to our
recording.
advantage.
I
Maybe she'll
forgot.
even figure
I
out
should
a way
probably
to
start
escape
talking a bit
from
more.
Vulcar base on her own.
She's too
I'm
valuable
trying to think
be
of something
the Vulkars
funny,
scum at the
but I
base.
mean, it's just not coming to
Brezhik's
me.
probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
No! Oh no, they got Bruce. Swoop race. Swoop race. Swoop race.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brezhik's game to take over the lower city.
Pawn.
He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize.
The English language is weird.
By putting up such a valuable prize, Brezhik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
Sure we can.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
So?
I might be able to help you with this. If you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Boo, I don't like losing stuff.
You're in no position to bargain here.
Aww.
Without my help, you don't have a hope of getting this Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there.
You want me to test it?
The Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back. Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Vale.
She's cool.
Gaddon, you can't be serious. She's just
a kid.
How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
True, too true. Where can I find this mission?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I wonder what happened if I came here first, instead of going to the cantina. Would it tell me to go to the cantina? That'd probably be the easiest way, huh?
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Okay, I'll trade the uniforms for the papers.
Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah. Give me all your money. This is a stick-up.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Yeah. Wow, I'm getting tired. Look how weird these Bith are. They're like spider heads or something. Just freaking weird, man. My friend has a fear of spiders. He's really scared of them. It's kind of funny. I should get this giant spider and just freak him out, man. It'd be kind of funny. Oh, whoops.
You asked for this!
Loot. Davik's agent. I'll talk to him.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
I don't see Davik doing anything for his share. We do all the work. Davik claimed he's part of the exchange, so let's see him prove it. Yeah, let's see the big crime lord calm down and get his money from the Black Vulkars.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Candace! Dun dun dun. The coolest badass in this game. We don't want no trouble with the Mandalorian. Here's Davek's cut.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Candace. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Okie dokie. Lower City Apartments. I'll just get to the Undercity, finish a few things, and then I'll call it a night. Kind of late here. One, maybe two. I'll post this tomorrow. Level up. Whatever. Attributes. Strength. I'll increase my intelligence. Skills. Demolitions. Okay. Feats. Double-handed again. And accept. Close. Loot all. $27 credits, yeah.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just
blah 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 blah. I have my security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity
sure you can.
Crawling with mutants. Rackgulls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Whatever. The computer will tell me what I need to shoot or attack.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
Okay, here's the credits. Poor little
Credits,
buggers.
my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine. Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name is Beatrice. Who are you?
My name is Shalina.
Shalina.
You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there? I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can
Could
see
be
it in
kind
my
of
dreams.
awkward answering
The
that.
sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Interesting.
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
How can it seem less dark? Suppose you can only improve. Oh well. The Promised Land.
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Okay.
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The
Wow.
children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man. He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always
Over 100
doing whatever he can to
years?
make the lives of
Oh.
the other villagers easier.
Weird. I'll be going now,
okay.
little miss.
Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the upworld.
Don't know why. You have a very pretty face. Yes. Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So, good night, guys.